we are certainly not going to miss out on our talk with Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Stefan Schreibeis. We told you things are winding down for volleyball and football, but they never slow down for Glendive Schools. Isn't that true?
That is absolutely true. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, well, we do know that there's no school here coming up tomorrow and Friday for teacher convention, so that'll put some of your folks on the road. Explain to me how that works.
Yeah, so today is an early out, so make sure that understand that. So, and typically, if you don't know the times, the easiest way to remember is an early out, just 2 hours before. So, whatever time they get out in each building, it's 2 hours before that. But yes, Thursday, Friday are our October PIR days for teachers. This is a statewide thing. Every school is out during this time so that teachers can go to their convention. So, it's a professional development days for our teachers by state law, and every year around this time, this happens, and we have teachers that go, we have administrators that go, different places to get some professional development, and it's a good thing. It's like when you're trying to cut down a tree, you can take swings at this thing with an axe as much as you want, but you really need to sharpen the axe in order to make it more efficient and better and so forth. And that's exactly what this is. With any profession, you want to improve your craft and get better at what you do. And so that's what our educators across the state are doing the next couple days so that they can be more efficient and effective for our students, which is a really good thing.
And continuing education is a requirement for teachers?
It is, absolutely. So all educators have to get 60 renewal units every 5 years to renew their license. And so they are constantly having to learn. Learning is one of the most important things we can do in society, I think, with trying to understand things and do different pieces. When we're in the education business, which is the business of actually getting people to learn, if we aren't ourselves, then we're really not modeling what we're trying to have our students do. And so we call it lifelong learners, and that's exactly what our educators do. It's what everyone does, but we really try to make sure that that's a really huge priority for us, because everyone can get better. It doesn't matter how good you are, you can always get better at whatever you're doing, and it's a really important thing.
There's some long bus rides ahead for your students at the high school, the choir all the way over in Missoula today through the week, right? And then, volleyball and football both on the road to Hardin and to Lewistown. So lots of road miles. How does all that work? Are you set for people to drive them and to get them home?
Yeah, so sometimes we struggle with that, but for right now we are, as far as I know, pretty good to go. And yeah, the downside with living in the state of Montana means that we will have long trips. When I used to live in Texas, it just was done different, or not Texas, Nevada. It was just done different, and because we didn't have that far to drive. I mean, our furthest trip was probably 2 hours maybe. It's not quite like it is in the Big Sky State where we're traveling quite a ways, and so that every school district has the same struggles with the cost of the travel with sports and so forth, just because of that. But it's also a really good thing for our students as well.
Exactly. This is Red Devil country, and we don't care. Just get them on the air, right?
That's right.
That's how that works. Well, you're staying busy. You're not. You got your continuing education credits all handled.
Yeah.
You're going to stay home and stay busy, I'm told.
Yeah, so typically there's conventions around this time. It's called MCEL for administrators, and I'll be staying home. There's too much going on. It's been, if you were to talk to any educator, it's been a rough start to the year mentally for everyone. It's just been a rough start. A lot of good things. We're hoping that parents don't see that and students don't see that, but just behind the scenes, there's just been a lot going on, and there's just a lot of change, and change is tough for anybody. And so, I'm constantly trying to, when you go through these tough times where you just have to get things done and dig in, you just have to keep reminding yourself and other people that it's through the tough times that gives you the greatest opportunity to grow, and that's what we try to do. I mean, our word for the year this year is perseverance. So, which the definition of that, if you look it up, is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. And so it kind of sums up what's happening right now. It doesn't mean we like it. We don't really want to be having to dig in and being persistent and trying to go through this difficulty, but it's really important. And sometimes you just have to keep moving forward. And, I tell people all the time, there's always another side to whatever you're going through. And so some people listening to this might be going through some tough times as well. And there's always another side to everything. And so sometimes you just have to, just get through it. John Maxwell says everything worthwhile is uphill, and I truly believe that. And it's something that I live for, and I have to remind myself. Doesn't mean I like it, but the stuff that we're going through right now is just going to make us better. And I think that's a really good thing. And I also tell people, you are meant to be where you are right now. And so no matter who's listening to this right now, no matter what you're going through, you're meant to be there right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't be there. And I truly believe that, and hope that's something that maybe someone can latch on to. But, tough times are going to be there for all of us, and we're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to keep trying to make this the best school district we possibly can. So we have great educators.
Well, keep on, keep it on. Thanks for the update.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.